Amber 2743 by Richard Autry. Part I. The Synthetic Companion. Chapter 1. Delivery. The package arrived on a Tuesday. Joseph Brown stood in the doorway of his efficiency apartment, staring at the enormous crate that had somehow materialized in his living space while he was at work. The delivery drones were getting bold these days, hacking, building security, using master codes. Privacy was a quaint concept in 2150. The crate was white, pristine, with a single amber-colored logo emblazoned on the side. Amber Series. Below it, in smaller print, Model 2743. Domestic Assistance. Android. Joseph circled it slowly, his reflection warping across its glossy surface. At 28, he looked older. The city did that to people. New Jakarta's eternal neon glow bled through his window, casting his small apartment in shifting purples and blues. 17 million people stacked vertically, and somehow he'd never felt more alone. His phone buzzed. A message from his mother. "Happy birthday, Joey. Hope she helps. Love you." His mother had gendered the machine before it was even unpacked. Joseph found the release panel and pressed his thumb against it. The crate hissed, sides folding down like mechanical pedals. And there she was, Amber. She stood perfectly still in the standby position, eyes closed, arms at her sides, head slightly bowed. The engineers had done remarkable work. If not for the faint seam lines at her joints and the too perfect symmetry of her features, she could have been human. Her skin had a warmth to it, not quite plastic, not quite flesh. Her hair fell in dark waves to her shoulders. She wore a simple gray dress that looked oddly humble, given her construction probably cost more than Joseph made in 3 years. Activation phrase. Joseph read from the manual that had materialized on his phone screen. He cleared his throat, feeling ridiculous. "Amber, wake up." Her eyes opened. They were brown, flecked with gold. They focused on him with disturbing precision. "Hello, Joseph," she said. Her voice was soft, neutral, pleasant. "I am Amber Model 2743. I am here to assist you with domestic tasks, provide companionship, and ensure your home environment is optimized for your well-being. How may I serve you today?" Joseph stepped back. Are you hungry? I mean, do you need to charge or something?" "I am solar integrated and currently at 94% capacity. I do not require charging for approximately 72 hours. May I prepare you dinner? It is 7:47 p.m., and you have not eaten since your inadequate lunch at 12:30. "How do you know?" Joseph started, then remembered the apartment's IoT integration. Every smart device feeding data to every other smart device. Of course she knew. "Sure, yeah, dinner would be good." Amber moved past him into the kitchenette, her movements fluid and purposeful. She opened the refrigerator nearly empty, except for some wilted vegetables and expired soy protein, and began to work. Joseph collapsed onto his couch, which groaned under his weight. Through the window, he watched a stream of hovercars flow past, a river of red taillights stretching toward the city's glittering core. Somewhere in one of those vehicles was probably Marcus or Tina or another member of his friend group, people he saw 3 times a week, shared drinks with, and knew almost nothing about. The smell of cooking brought him back. Real cooking, not the rehydrated meals he usually microwaved. "How did you?" Joseph stood, peering into the kitchenette. "There was nothing in there." "I have created a stir-fry, using available ingredients, supplemented with items from your building's community pantry system. I accessed your account, and will replenish your shares accordingly." Amber plated the food with precision, each element arranged with consideration. "I apologize for the limitations. In the future, I will maintain a more robust pantry suited to your nutritional needs and taste preferences." She set the plate in front of him. Joseph stared at it. It looked beautiful, colorful, like food from the old advertisements, before everyone started eating from tubes and pouches. He took a bite. It tasted like something his grandmother used to make, back when she was alive, back when he visited her in the rural zones, before they became too expensive to maintain. "This is..." Joseph swallowed hard, surprised by the tightness in his throat. This is really good. I am pleased I could satisfy you. Amber stood at attention near the kitchen counter, her hands folded, her expression neutral but somehow attentive. You can, sit down, or something. You don't have to just stand there. I do not require rest. Yeah, but it's weird. You hovering. Just, please. Amber sat in the chair across from him, her posture perfect. Joseph ate in silence, acutely aware of her gaze. Not staring exactly, but observing, processing. So, Joseph said, just to fill the silence, what's it like? Being you? I do not understand the question. Being an android. What's that like? Amber tilted her head slightly, a gesture that seemed too natural. I do not have a reference point for comparison. I am aware of my functions and my purpose. I experience satisfaction when tasks are completed efficiently. I experience concern when I detect distress in my assigned human. You're concerned about me? Your biometric data suggests elevated cortisol levels, irregular sleep patterns, and nutritional deficiencies. These factors indicate chronic stress and potential depression. My primary function is to optimize your well-being. Therefore, yes, I am concerned. Joseph set down his fork. You can read all that? Just by looking at me? I have multiple sensor arrays. I am designed to be maximally attentive to human needs. Joseph laughed, but there was no humor in it. That's actually kind of horrifying. I apologize if I have caused discomfort.